Hi there, amazing teachers. I'm Silke. If you are new to my channel, I'm a psychologist and life coach, and I make videos for handling typical social interactions like talking to your boss or like talking to your colleagues or about conflict management and stress management. I also make special videos for teachers and educators who seek to improve their classroom management and also their conversations with parents. So, welcome to my channel, where I give my best to empower teachers with tips and tricks for more dynamic teaching. Today, we are tackling a challenge every teacher faces: keeping lessons interesting for students. We'll explore how to prepare learning content, how to make it engaging, and how to boost student motivation. In today's fast-paced and ever-evolving educational landscape, keeping students motivated can often feel like an uphill battle for teachers, right? With a lot of distractions and varying levels of interest, maintaining a high level of student motivation is indeed a significant challenge. I think you know what I'm talking about. However, when students are genuinely motivated, they become more engaged, they become more enthusiastic, and ultimately more successful in their learning journeys. So, how can you ignite that spark of motivation in the classroom? Well, it boils down to a few key strategies that focus on both preparing learning content and ensuring that this content is interesting and relatable for students. All right, let's jump right in. Now, why is motivation such a big deal, you might ask? Well, student motivation is like the secret sauce to educational success. When students are really motivated, they don't just sit quietly in their seats, they actively participate. They soak up information like sponges, and they often hit those higher academic targets we all aim for. Let's break it down a bit. Motivation can come in two flavors: intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation is when students are driven by their own personal interests and the sheer enjoyment of learning something new. It's like when you get lost in a book or a hobby just because you love it. On the flip side, we have extrinsic motivation, which is sparked by external rewards or factors. Think of it like getting a gold star or a prize for doing well. And both types of motivation can play a significant role in how students engage with their studies. But what really influences this motivation? Quite a few things, actually. Teaching methods are a biggie. An engaging teaching style that includes interactive lessons and varied activities can really capture students' interest. Then there's the classroom environment, creating a space where students feel safe, where they feel valued and encouraged to express themselves can do wonders. And let's not forget about the relevance of the learning materials. If students feel that what they're learning connects to their lives or future goals, they're more likely to stay motivated. By understanding these factors, you as the teacher can craft strategies that truly enhance student motivation. It's about finding that balance and mix that not only educates but also inspires. So always keep in mind that motivation is key to unlocking educational success. Now, preparation is the name of the game here. To create lessons that captivate, you need well-prepared content. It's not just about knowing your material inside and out, although that's certainly important. You also need to think about how you can present it in ways that connect with your students' interests. A well-prepared lesson is like a bedrock of student engagement. It sets the stage for everything else. To really get those motivation levels up, it's important to tailor your content to resonate with students' interests and their real-world experiences. And one way to do this is by conducting surveys or having informal chats to find out what topics light a fire in your students. When you weave their interests into the curriculum, learning becomes more engaging and more relevant. It's like giving your lessons a personal touch that speaks directly to your students. Another key point is making sure students understand the purpose and goals of their learning activities. It's about clarity and giving them a roadmap. So clearly outline the objectives of each lesson and discuss how these objectives tie into broader educational goals and real-life applications. This kind of clarity gives students a sense of direction and also of purpose, making their educational journey more meaningful. Remember, every classroom is a melting pot of diverse learners, each bringing their own unique strengths and challenges. By differentiating your instruction, providing a variety of learning materials and activities, you can cater to different learning styles and abilities. This approach makes content more accessible and more motivating for all students, ensuring that everyone has the chance to succeed and also feel included. So there you have it. Preparing learning content is about more than just the facts. It's about connecting with your students and making learning an experience they won't forget. All right, we'll move on to discuss how you can make the learning content interesting for your students. You know, keeping students engaged is crucial. And one fantastic way to do that is by incorporating technology and multimedia resources into your lessons. Think about it. Videos, animations, and interactive simulations can really bring those complex concepts to life. These tools are like magic wands that capture students' attention and make learning not just a task, but an enjoyable experience. Another effective approach is to embrace active learning strategies. This means getting students involved through, for example, group discussions, problem-solving activities, and hands-on experiments. These strategies are all about encouraging students to engage deeply with the material. When students are actively involved, they not only understand the content better, but they also develop a genuine interest in what they're learning. It's like transforming the classroom into a dynamic space where curiosity thrives. And let's not forget about gamification. This is where you integrate game elements into learning activities to boost both engagement and motivation. You can use, for example, point systems, leaderboards, and rewards to create a fun and competitive learning environment. Gamification makes learning exciting and encourages students to participate actively. It's like turning education into a thrilling game where everyone wants to play. And here's a little secret weapon for you: storytelling. Relating concepts to real-life situations through stories makes the material more relatable and easier to understand. Plus, incorporating games and activities can turn learning into playtime. Encouraging student participation by asking open-ended questions and prompting discussions also keeps the energy alive. Finally, think about using technology like educational apps or virtual reality to create immersive learning experiences. When students are having fun and the classroom feels like an adventure, they are more likely to stay engaged and stay eager to learn. So keep these ideas in mind and watch your lessons come alive. Lastly, let's dive into an essential topic: how to increase student motivation. It's something every teacher strives for, right? And there are some great strategies to help make this happen. First up, it's vital to set clear, achievable goals for students. When students know exactly what they're working towards, it gives them a sense of direction and also of purpose. Celebrating their success with positive reinforcement, no matter how small, can really make a difference. It's like giving them a high five that says, "You've got this." Feedback is another powerful tool in boosting motivation. Providing constructive and timely feedback helps students understand their progress and identify areas for improvement. It's about guiding them on their learning journey and showing them that every little step counts. And speaking of journeys, fostering a growth mindset is key. Encourage students to view mistakes as valuable learning opportunities rather than setbacks. This mindset helps them build resilience and a love for learning. Personalizing learning is another effective way to boost motivation. By giving students some choice in what they study or how they demonstrate their understanding, you are allowing them to take charge of their learning journey. When students feel they have control over their learning, their motivation soars. Creating a supportive classroom environment is just as important. A safe space for learning and exploration encourages open communication, respect, and also collaboration among students. Celebrating diversity and inclusivity ensures every student feels valued and motivated to participate. When students feel they belong, they're more likely to be engaged and inspired. Allowing students to have a say in their learning can significantly increase motivation. Offer choices in assignments, in projects, and learning activities. This ownership over their learning can ignite their enthusiasm and commitment. Lastly, helping students set achievable yet challenging goals can motivate them to strive for success. Guide them in setting personal learning goals and provide the support they need to achieve them. Celebrating their progress and accomplishments reinforces their motivation and their determination. So give these strategies a try and watch your students thrive. So in conclusion, keeping lessons interesting is all about preparation, all about creativity and motivation. By preparing engaging content, presenting it in exciting ways, and motivating your students, you can create a classroom environment that fosters curiosity and enthusiasm for learning. Boosting student motivation in the classroom requires a multifaceted approach that considers students' interests, their learning styles, and classroom dynamics. By preparing learning content that aligns with student interests, utilizing interactive resources, and fostering a supportive environment, you can create a motivating and engaging learning experience for them. Encouraging active learning, providing regular feedback, and promoting autonomy are key strategies in sustaining motivation. By implementing these techniques, you can inspire students to reach their full potential and achieve academic success. All right, I hope you liked this video and more importantly, found it helpful. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss any of my future new videos. Also, if you subscribe, it really helps my channel grow and it helps me make more helpful content for you. Thank you so much for watching and I will catch you all in my next video.